Okay, hello everyone, it's Red with RedDragonLeo.com, and it is, let's see, what is today? Wednesday the 28th, September 2011. Okay, we're going to look here at the weekly chart here, and you can clearly see here it's still a bear flag, and the, come on, go down here. What I want you to really notice here is weekly chart is still having some trouble getting off the ground right here. Now, here's my issue with this. I know that this thing is going to crash, and I still feel everything in my body tells me that they are going to whip this around and keep the bears at bay until that October 23rd Legatus meeting. So I really expect this to come up a little bit before this is all said and done, and then back test a trend line right here. If you could draw a line right there, I think that that's where we're going to end up with this weekly chart. So that means if we were to draw it here and use my famous little pen, again, you could draw a line right here, and that would be where I think that this weekly chart is going to end, and around that 50 level there, which this is October. So I really think that we are going to curl this puppy back up and hit this date of October 23rd. Now, there's a lot of other things that makes me think this, and one of those is the put to call ratio and how many puts there are right now for the options expiration date of Friday, October the 21st. Isn't that coincidental that that Sunday is when the Legatus meeting is, and the October 21st meeting has about a 10-to-1 ratio of puts versus calls? Now, do you really think that the market makers are going to pay out on all of these puts? I really doubt it. I really do, folks. I really doubt it. As a matter of fact, I think what's we're going to end up doing is we're going to put in one of these weeks like this, maybe like this. I don't know how it's actually going to work out exactly, of course, but I think it's going to work its way up there to this line right here. I don't think it's going to go positive because I don't think we got enough time for that. So this could hook up a little bit before it's said and done, kind of go flat, and then I think it's just going to roll over, and we're going to see the hugest crash ever, and that again will be after that Legatus pilgrimage. So now as for tomorrow, well, let's finish up here. I guess we'll finish this as well. So you can clearly see this line here is broken, but I do think that that's going to go up Thursday and Friday. I think they're going to run that back up, and we'll probably close out this week. I don't know where, but somewhere more positive than what we're seeing there. Let's go over to the daily chart. The daily chart I know looks negative. Okay. Let's see if I can get it just right here where I want it. Okay, I know this looks negative. This I still see this MA pattern. We still see that, and it looks like it could go down there and just collapse and take out this 1101 area, and that just, to me, that looks, there's your MA. It looks like it should happen, but with that weekly chart, to me, it looks like they want to take it up a little bit more. And here, it's 50-50 here. I'm going to tell you right now, this could continue and roll over at any time. We could just absolutely fall off a cliff and roll over. I've been saying for, I don't know, several weeks, probably all the way through this period here. I think I've been saying it since we were back here in this area. I kept saying that we were probably going to go up here and get close to zero, and I still think that that's the case. So we might actually curl up and get above zero. And I still think that will happen. So my thoughts are that they're going to curl this up tomorrow, and they're going to take this into this again October 23rd date. And I don't know how this is going to work out. I think we're going to gap down tomorrow. I don't know what level, but I think we're going to end up closing positive. It's going to be a reversal, and then we're going to go up. And I think they're going to curl this back up. This here still has, it's a crappy line, but you get the idea. You know, it could easily go there and go up and curl and go right back up and break that line after it curls over. This is all based upon just getting a good feel for the charts, and also the manipulation factor, and the fact that on the New York stock exchange chart here, the NYSI, we've already had 5 waves down. When you look at this, we've got our wave 1, our wave 2. Oops, let's see, is this the wave 3? Am I counting this wrong? It's a wave 3. How am I missing this here? Okay, it's subdivided, I guess. So there's your wave 3, your wave 4, your wave 5. So I guess in this, it's subdivided a wave 1, 2, and 3, or an ABC, I guess you could call it. But all this, I think this ended our first major wave 1 down. So call that major wave 1. And I think we're going to go up for major 2 into that Legatus pilgrimage date. The S&P did not make those same lows. I think it's just going to be called a truncated 5th wave, that they supported it, kept it from crashing and taking out a lower and going lower. But so, you know, if you charted this one, then you'd have your wave 1, your wave 2, your wave 3, and your wave 4, and then your wave 5, and it's truncated and it's done. And so from here, I think we're going to go up in our wave 2, and I think that there was still, I'm not going to throw it out of here, that fake print of 127, 127.07 on the SPY, I think is still a real possibility. And if you kind of go like this, kind of get a channel that we busted through here, and we come back and we're below it now, but again, I think we're going to recapture it, and I think that we're going to end up taking this out, and I think we're going to end up around that October 23rd. Well, again, it'd be the 21st, because that's the actual Friday that it closes, or the Monday on the 24th. Either way, I think we're going to chop our way up here until we reach right about there, which is about 1270. But again, that matches our fake print of 2707 on the SPX. I still think that is a strong possibility, and as opposed to curling down, I think it's going to go up here and put in a triple negative divergence. Is what it will be instead of just a double. It just doesn't feel like it's ready to collapse. We've had 1, 2, 3 attempts lower. We could not break it, and we've really only had 1, 2 here, and then that's a double top. So I don't know. It just, to me, it seems like we're going to have another hit. It's you could read it different ways in this chart. You really could. It's more of a gut instinct and more of thinking outside the box, like the 400 plus billion that Obama just put out for that jobs package. Now, I know it's not officially passed, but as far as I can see, it's already in the market. So, you know, it might not be officially passed, but I think they've been pumping it up in the market. I think that's what this rally was about, and I think that's what this rally was about. And I don't think it's done. I think it's going to continue up. So I'm being the contrarian here, but I don't think that this is going to collapse in an MA pattern like it is clearly showing here on the charts. Now, here's your MA, your boom, 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 boom. There's your M. Here's your A. We should collapse, right? Here's the problem. Look at where we're at right here. We're already down here close to the 20 level. I think we're going to go down here. We're going to gap down in the morning. Let's see. Can I spell gap? Gap down on bad initial claims. The usual. Okay? We're going to get some bears on board. It's going to gap down. And let's erase this right here. Let's try again. Oops. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Because it's already sold off pretty hard here on the 60-minute chart. So, you know, if we gap down here and we turn this puppy around, then this here could go down here a little bit and then turn right back around and go right back up. And I think that's what's going to happen. We'll go down here a little bit and we'll turn right back up, and then we'll go up here and put in a lower high, put in a negative divergence, but that'll be into next week. That means we'll possibly go down. I don't know where to, but you could draw a line right there, and that could be a possible target. We extend that on over to there, and that could be a possible target, which would put in a higher low if it gaps down tomorrow. And that's a very strong possibility. Then we'll turn it right back up and fool all the bears, and then run it right back up. Then you could call that an A, an A, a B, a C, if you wanted to call it that, or maybe a 1, a 2, a 3, and then back down for a 4 and a 5. So, you know, that's just a strong possibility. You can look at the 30-minute chart, and what do you see on the 30-minute chart? Well, you see kind of the same scenario. We could easily continue down here and curl up at any time. Again, you know, maybe an initial gap down and then like that, and then work its way right back up to go across there and go positive before it's all said and done. And that would be, again, a gap down and a reversal. So don't be surprised if this happens, because we're already kind of oversold. All day long I was looking at this trend line right here to see if this broke, which was around, at the time I was looking at 1165. I meant. I didn't draw that quite accurately. Let me try that again. If I draw a little bit better there. So I was looking at that level right there to break. Finally did to the close. I thought that maybe they would have curled it back up there at that point, but they did not. So they continued on. They broke it. So now, you know, we're obviously looking at this level here as our next support, and I think it's possible we go down there, hit it, and then go back up. That is a possibility. Same thing here on this chart as well. You can clearly see we broke that trend line, and we can easily go continue on down, and again we'd hit this trend line right here, and then we should turn right back up and go back up. So that means we would go down like this a little bit, and then possibly turn back up is what I'm thinking is the most likely scenario. I'm not 100% confident that this market is ready to fall off a cliff at this point. If it was going to fall off a cliff, should have done it a long time ago. Should have done it earlier this week. I know the jobs claims number will probably be bad, but it just doesn't make sense to me that they're ready to break it just yet. I know the monthly chart is horrible looking, and for whatever reason, I think they're going to save it and possibly close it above this 50 moving average, which is this is a possibility, but they could close it above 1173, the 50 moving average that you can clearly see over here. 1173. They may rally it up to that point. Just try to save it. But make no mistake about it, the market's doomed after this. I do believe that after that, October they might try to run up into October, but before it's over with, it's going to end up down, and it will easily take out this 1,000 level. I have a target of 965 SPX on this first big wave down, but but it could easily go lower. But it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly. I really believe that for sure. So that's pretty much what I wanted to cover there. I did want to cover this for you. You know, I have been saying for how long? October 23rd is the Legatus. That's a Sunday. That is the Legatus meeting. This is when these gangsters get together. They cash all their checks through the Vatican and steal all their money. And look at this. This so happens to be that the 21st has also got a whopping 6 score. And the 26th is the new moon. That indicates a high into Monday, the 24th. That's when they open after they've already cashed all their checks. That would indicate a high into that date to me, and this to me tells me everything is lining up for that date, for Monday, the October 24th, to reach the high of 127.07. I still not give up on that yet. To reach that high, 127.07 on SPY. And then, as you can see by that date being on the 21st and this on the 26th, all of this tells me after this market is just going straight down. So that is what I'm seeing in the charts. That's it, gang. I appreciate everyone. Don't forget to stop by stockmarketbloggers.com and go to the chat room and chat if you are available during the daytime. Good luck, everyone, and I'll see you on the blog as well.